Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I know I've been gone. I know. I'm so sorry about that. But I think I'm back, or at least I'm trying to make my comeback. You know the drill, Moss. Please like, comment, subscribe if you still haven't, and to everyone else that have subscribed and are returning to watch my shit, welcome back and thank you so much for the support. As you have seen by the title of the video, this is about my experience on the river. So I am a part of okay, apologies for the noise, there's kids playing outside, but yeah, let's continue. So I am a part of a group called Voices of Songoma. Please do check us out on Instagram. We also have a page on Twitter. We will be on YouTube soon, and we are working on an album, but we've had, oh my goodness, English, we've had to put that on hold because of the restrictions due to COVID. Okay, so one of the producers, Go the River, contacted Umbuso. Umbuso is the owner of the group. He started the group, the Voices of Songoma. He's the brains behind it. We actually, about Voices of Songoma, just before I get into the story, we do original music. He also rearranges music, so majority of the stuff that we sing is literally original stuff, unless if maybe you call us and you tell us that you want the specific song, and then we'll do it. But otherwise our stuff is original. Okay, enough about that. So he was contacted by the producers of Either River, and they told him that there's a choir storyline that they're interested in doing, and they would like for us to be a part of it. And then he introduced the whole thing to the choir and told us that we have a big TV project that's coming up. And that weekend I was due to go home, but I was like, I'll go to the rehearsal and hear what this TV project is all about. And when I found out Uguti it's the river, I was like, my plans for home can be put on hold. I'm definitely not gonna miss this opportunity because it's a once in a lifetime opportunity, and I just have to be there. I have to be there. No matter what, I just have to be there.
I'm going to cry.
Cry, babes.
Yo.
I'm literally gonna see.
I'm not right, I'm not fine.
So okay, the day before we went on set, I was nervous and I was excited, and as a result I couldn't sleep. You know, most when there's like a school trip in like primary school or high school even, you would get so excited to a point that you just couldn't sleep. That's exactly how I was feeling, more especially because I understood the space that I was going into, and there was so much pressure on myself because I needed to understand that I'm going there to work, in as much as I'm going to meet like important famous people. I just had to be in that headspace that understood that I wasn't there to ask for selfies. I wasn't there to have small chit chat because I was literally going to be a part of the production. So I needed to understand that it was work, and that's exactly what it was. And my expectations had to be lowered, so not to get disappointed, and also so not to disturb people while they are trying to work. Okay, so the day finally comes. I'm excited. I go and take a bath. We were told to prepare, like come with our own clothes. so I had to like think of what to wear. I tried to plan like the day before, but yeah, we know how that goes, more especially for us ladies. The following day, I had to just check if I had everything on me. Initially, we were told to bring just 3 clothing items. We didn't really know what it is that we had to bring. But yeah, we brought some clothes and we brought summer clothes because it was still hot, right? So we were just told to bring casual clothes without any branding and whatnot. So when we got there, well, now I like to travel with jerseys, like even if I'm not wearing a jersey and it's hot and whatnot, I just like bringing a jersey with me, excuse me, just in case the weather changes, because now it doesn't matter if it's summer, winter, or whatever. The weather can just change on you and you might just need a jersey. So I brought a jersey with me. Luckily all the other people had jerseys on them, so we ended up having to like share, or rather exchange clothes, because we brought like summer dresses, some of us.
Where is it? Where is it?
We brought like sleeveless clothes, and we only found out on that day, but we needed to actually bring winter clothing, as our episodes were only going to air during winter. Okay. Other than that, we really did enjoy ourselves. It was so nice meeting everyone there. The one person who has my heart there is Umam Flora, or Mam, what's her name? Mam Tina. Oh my goodness. She was such a sweetheart. She welcomed us with warm hands. She really made the experience feel like home for us. She would come and sit where we were sitting and just talk to us. And yeah, man, she just made us feel like we were part of the crew. And then, you know, most people are different. Some of them warmed up to us on the first day, and some of them gradually, as time went by, they started being more free around us, because we shot for about 2 weeks. Yeah, 2 weeks, but not like every day in the 2 weeks. I think the first week we went there on Monday, Tuesday, and then we went back on Thursday, and then we only went back the following week on, I think, Tuesday, and again on Friday. Yeah, so it wasn't really like a lot of days for us to be there, but like, yeah, it was over a 2 weeks period. Initially we didn't meet anyone because obviously like people were at work, like they are shooting and stuff. So we went and they showed us where we could get food. We got food, we ate, and then we waited for the introduction to the producers. Ubonga was the one that we met. He literally just told us about what was expected of us, what the storyline was about, so that we can like get the idea of everything, and so that it would make everything easier for us when we had to like get into character. And yeah, they told us that we would meet the other guys, but Guamanje, they are busy like shooting, right? So they're waiting. Even forgot where we were, because like it took a while before we actually had to like go in and start shooting. And then eventually the time came and we went and we met the guys. They introduced us as Voices of Sangoma, obviously, and they told us we are gonna be literally helping them out with the singing, the dance moves of this whole choir storyline thing. And they were nice, they were warm, and yeah, it was nice. I feel like I've said that a lot, but like, yeah, I really did enjoy myself there, and if I had the chance to do it again, I'd definitely do it because that's how nice it was. I have nothing bad to say about those guys. I'd be lying or I'd just be hating if I had anything bad to say about them, because they were nice and they didn't make us feel like they were like important and so we had to like bow down to them. They respected us, and they respected what we were bringing into the table, because I don't know if I should say this, but like most of them can't sing for shit, like can't sing to save their lives. So it was sort of a big deal to have us there for this particular storyline to go on. Unfortunately, we didn't meet like all of them. I would have really loved to also meet Usindi Dlatu because I really love her. Like, I love her so much, but I don't know how I was gonna carry myself because I was so composed with everyone else. But I feel like with her it was just gonna be a bit difficult for me to like maintain my composure. But yeah, man, it was a nice experience. I'm truly grateful till this day to have been a part of that. It really does mean a lot to me. I can now add it onto my, what is it, one of the things that I have done in my life that I never thought I would. How it works is like on some days we had to like, no, actually on majority of the days we would have to be up by 3 o'clock, because where they are shooting is quite far from where we stay. It's about an hour's 1 hour 30 minutes tops drive to get there, and our call time would be from 5 o'clock in the morning, literally 5 a.m. in the morning. We would have to be there, not getting up, not getting ready, not driving there. We would have to be there. But like on some days our call time, that's when it would be like late. Our call time, the latest call time we've had was 6 a.m. in the morning, literally. So yeah, I had to get myself used to, because I was intermittent fasting, so I would only start eating after 12, right? So now I had to readjust my system to eating around 6 a.m. Like that was the new norm. My breakfast would be at 6 in the morning, something that would never happen on a normal day, but I didn't mind. I'm not complaining, because then after that our lunch time would be around 12, and then the day where we like knocked off late was, what time was it? It was after 5 p.m. though. I think we finished, yeah, it was after 5 p.m. because I got to my place when it was already dark, and that never really used to happen, because by at least 2-3 p.m. would be done, and then we'd like drive back home. What else do I remember about this experience? Okay, so on like the other days, maybe before the actual competition, we were not wearing makeup, or I wasn't wearing any makeup because I'm not a makeup person. So the only time that I had to like have makeup on was on the day of the competition. Yeah, that was a bit much for me. I guess I do have to get used to like the idea of myself with makeup. Props to them because they did it in a way that wasn't really okay. It looked good on me. It really did. It wasn't overwhelming for me, because I really do not like makeup at all. When I have makeup on is when I have lipstick and an eyeliner. Literally, those are the only two things that I consider as makeup. So to put foundation and powder and everything on my face, it really takes a lot. it really takes a lot, to a point where as soon as we were done like taking the shoots, I would ask for wipes and I would just wipe it off my face because it really just makes me uncomfortable. I think if I were to ever wear makeup, it would be the natural look, like nothing hectic, maybe just a bit of foundation, just so that I can feel like I did something extra, and then like a lipstick, and what else, maybe some eyeliner, maybe some eyeshadow. I don't know about my eyebrows, but yeah, makeup is just not my thing. So I was relieved when I found okay, I didn't really have to wear makeup all the other days, and it was okay for me to wear it for the competition day. Yeah. And then the one thing that happened to us, the competition day came, and we were on stage. You could feel that the stage was like a bit unstable, but now everyone was excited. Everyone just wanted to get this thing done. And the stage literally collapsed with us on there. And the one thing that really made that whole thing funny was we saw, because when the episode started airing, I would literally go onto Twitter to see what people were saying, and then I saw one tweet. I don't know if I still have it. If I do, I will just put it up on the screen so that you guys can see it, but I think it said something along the lines of Upatu doesn't like happy like endings and whatnot. They wouldn't be surprised if the stage actually collapsed or something of that nature. And in my head I was like, yeah girl, that's exactly what happened, but it wasn't. Like in the storyline, it just so happened that the stage collapsed because everyone was just too excited. We were being heavy on the feet with the dancers and everything, and the stage collapsed. Luckily no one was like injured. Well, some people did get hurt, but like not too much that they needed like the hospital or something like that. They were still able to still continue with shooting after that, but yeah, they had pains, but they are now healed, thank goodness. But yeah, that was like one of the funny things that happened, one of the things that were like a highlight to me. Remember, I had mentioned that initially it was only 6 of us that went to the river before the rest of the choir could join us. So how the script was written out, only 2 people could go in first, to sort of introduce the whole choir idea, or the choir storyline rather. And then while that was happening, while they were busy shooting, the rest of us were able to go and tour the Dikana house. That was really nice. We got to take pictures there. We got to see Emma and Zulani's room. We also got to see Lindiwe and Zweli's room. I think we covered the whole house actually, and we got to see the Oracle Hotel. What else? Yeah, I think that's just about it. We saw the kitchen. We also saw the dining area. And yeah, that was really nice. It was a nice tour.
Are they all empty though? Yeah, and there's something. Yeah. So. Hypothetically speaking.
My goodness.
Choo.
Wow. These are nice
They
chairs.
actually killed it.
So nice.
I mean, the biggest challenge here is to make it look as rich as they are.
So just before a scene would get recorded, we would go through the script. They would tell us exactly what was expected of us, what was expected of the actors. That really made the whole process easier for us, for some of us, because personally I was worried about what I would have to do, how I would have to behave, if it would look good on camera and all that. So for the mere fact that we would have to go through the script before, be told what's expected of us, and be able to actually rehearse it before the actual recording of the scene, made everything a bit easier on my side. So how we ended up singing Eloi, we had rehearsals just before the actual competition, like how you would normally do it in real life as well. So we had like rehearsals, and obviously the songs that we would like have to teach the cast, because we came with the songs, and then we had to teach them the songs, and they would have to like learn on the spot. So it had to be very simple songs, easy to grasp songs. So Eloi made sense because it was one of the songs that we actually prepared during rehearsal. We had a rehearsal before we actually went on set. So Eloi was one of the songs that we prepared. The medley that we sang during the competition, we also prepared it. It was arranged by Umbuso, and then we also prepared U Agashulwa Loto. I think we sang it before the specific scene that I'm speaking about, Eloi. And yeah, so we taught the cast the song. They loved it, and it was easy for them to learn, and it worked. It just worked. And then after that, after the whole rehearsal thing, we recorded the song, and you guys fell in love with the song, and that was so nice because what we had chosen was like the introduction of the song. That's not the complete version of the song, how we normally sing it. So the Elo Ila Masa Baga Tan
Eloi, Elo, Ila, Masa, Baga, Tane. Eloi, Elo, Ila, Masa, Baga, Tane. Eloi, Elo, Ila, Masa, Baga, Tane.
Yeah, that's literally just the introduction before we get into the actual song, and people really loved it. From like the response that we got from social media, people were interested to know who was singing the song, and all that, and that was just nice. So yeah, I can't wait for you guys to hear the actual song. We are working on it, like I said earlier on. It's just that these restrictions are really just ruining things for us, because we had to put everything on hold. But yeah, we are working on releasing the song, releasing an album. It should be out before the end of 2021. We're trying our hardest to make sure that that's possible. And yeah, man, you guys are going to fall in love with the song. It's a really nice arrangement. Eloi is actually an old song, because I realized from the comments that a lot of people did not really know the song. It's an old song. I think Joyous also sang it. I don't know which Joyous though, but like those early ones, maybe Joyous 1, maybe Joyous 2, I don't quite remember, but like their arrangement is different from ours. But yeah, Eloi is a traditional song. I know it from church. like Eloi, 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 lama sabachthani, Thixo wam, ungishiyelani na. It's quite a nice song, and how Mbuso arranged it is just so beautiful. So you guys are going to love it, from how our leader leads it, to the arrangement itself, like I mentioned, to how we deliver it, because we do sound really nice. When everything just comes together, it's beautiful, and you guys are going to fall in love with it, more especially because you just fell in love with that introduction of the song. And yeah, man, it was a nice experience. The cast, the crew rather, they enjoyed the song so much that they recorded their own version of the song. Like, they covered the song when we had already left, and they sent us a video of themselves singing it. So it was really nice. It really was. I know I've said it was really nice a lot, but I'm not lying. That should just tell you how nice it really was. And yeah, on the uniform that we wore, they actually tailor-made it themselves. So they have a lady, I don't know if it's just the lady, it could be more people, but one person took our measurements, and I think it was Friday, if I'm not mistaken. I think I mixed up the dates earlier on, because I had said that we went on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday. We didn't go on Thursday. Thursday we were at a studio recording some of our songs that would be sang like on set. And then on Friday we went again. So on that Friday, a lady took our measurements. And then I think when we went back a bit, I think it was on Monday or Tuesday, I can't remember. But yeah, when we got there, we found our uniform ready. It had my name tag there, which made it extra special. To have a uniform on the river that had my name on it. That was really nice. And yeah, it was nice, the uniform, more especially when we all came in together, and when we stood on that stage, it really just made everything so beautiful. And yeah, man, like I said, and I'm gonna say it again, I really had a good time. It was such an amazing experience. It made me appreciate the art of making a series. It made me appreciate the art of making movies, because before I went like on the river, I was just a normal person watching a series, right? And I would enjoy it, but I take for granted the work, the brains that go behind the making of what I get to see on TV. So now I get to appreciate everything, from the person that came up with the idea, the person that wrote the series, to the person that is behind the camera, actually taking the art that we get to see on TV being relayed by the actors. So yeah, it really made me see things a bit differently. There were times where obviously a scene would be disturbed by or disrupted by the fact that we just couldn't hold it in. Like we would laugh out loud because of how funny that scene is. Mos Utuso, he's quite funny. He would like throw in some jabs there, and sometimes we'd be able to like hold it in and be able to just keep our composure until the end of the scene and then laugh after that. But on some scenes we just couldn't help it. There was a time, I don't remember the scene quite well, but I do have a video of it. I'll put the clip. I even laughed while I was recording it. because I remembered what happened when we were taking it. I think we had a good laugh for like a whole minute before we could move on and actually take the sin. So that was really nice. Now I can imagine how it goes down for them like on a daily, because they do this every day of their lives. So yeah, it's quite interesting. It's nice. As time went by, it really got easier. The pressure was still there, but it got easier. We enjoyed ourselves thoroughly. We really enjoyed ourselves. Well, I know I enjoyed myself. I know that the people that I spoke to enjoyed themselves. It was so much fun, man. It was different. And yeah, we are so very much grateful for the opportunity. We are grateful that they heard us and thought we would see we can work with these people. They are good enough for us to feature them on our show, and that was really humbling. Yeah, man, I think we've come to the end of the video. If you are still watching, thank you so much. I appreciate you, and I really do hope that you enjoyed watching this video. If I haven't already inserted the videos and some of the pictures that I took, I'm going to do that after this. Thank you. Goodbye.
I wasn't recording the whole time. Can you imagine that?
We jump to the next scene. Yes, sir.
Okay, so look, money back cover. You want to buy it? But we're gonna have to give her a different name.
Give him what's it. Easy.
Sort of picture.
Oh, this picture.
Spooner, do you remember your promises in the morning? One. Why did you do that?
That's deep, dog. That's very deep.
Thank you so much for
This
was lightning fast.
It does been
Here we go.
A hungry choir. This one is very hungry, this one. When the choir's hungry.
She hanya no more. Empilweni yawe na kuna mshumo.